Hey guys, welcome back to Check YouTube channel. If you are joining for the first time, you are welcome to Check YouTube channel. But if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to the new this video. So in this video, I will be solving this CodeWars Kata 7 algorithm question, which is highest and lowest. So in this CodeWars Kata 7 algorithm, we are towards in this little assignment, you are given a string of space separated number and have to return the highest and the lowest number. So in this algorithm, we are given a string of space separated number, and then what we have to do is we have to return the highest and the lowest. So like the example given to us in this input, we have 1 as the we have -5 as the lowest, and we have 9 as the highest. So 9 comes first, why the 9 is the highest, it comes first, why the lowest is the next. So note all numbers are valid in 32. No need to validate them. Okay, there will always be at least one number in the string input. Okay, one string must be two numbers separated by a single space, and highest number is first. So I will be solving this on Visual Studio Code. So I will show us on debug and see how everything moves. So let's get started. Yeah, so what we have to do first, since it is a string of numbers, like an example given to us here, let me just bring this down here. It's a string of numbers with, let me say, this, and we have to return the highest and the lowest. So I'll just put this here. No, sorry. So in this, we see that 9 is the highest and -5 is the lowest. So this is what I'll be using to test. So what we have to do, I'll solve this in 2 lines. So number one thing, since it is a string of number and we have to loop through them to do what? To determine which one is the highest and which one is the lowest. One of the method I'll be using, I will just have to do what? To convert this string to an array. So I'll just do let me just save list of numbers, or array of number, whatever you want to call it, and then I will now do numbers dot split. So since they are a string of numbers separated with space, they are separated with space, so we split with the space. So split with space here, it will split each number with the space. So it will now be 1 separate, 9 separate, 3 separate, 4 separate, -5 separate. So it will split them with the space in there. So now we have a list of numbers, right? So what we have to do is, since we are just to return 2 numbers and the highest come first, separated by space, and the lowest follows. So I will just do this, return. So I will do string literals or string concatenation, anyone you want to call it. So it will now be what? I'll use the string literals here and do this. So in this place, what we have to do is, we already have the list or the array of numbers. Let me just put array of numbers. So say, since we are using array, so let me just follow the proper name. So we already have the arrays of numbers here. We've converted this string of numbers to an array of numbers. So now how do we now determine the highest and the lowest in the array of numbers? Now what we have to do is just come down here, put this, and use dot max, what we call dot max and dot min in link query. So just do dot max. So this will pick the maximum number, the highest, to pick the highest number in the array as the first number, to pick the highest number, which is the maximum number in the array, which will be our first number here. Then we come back here, and then another one, dot minimum, which is the minimum, which is the lowest number. So with this, we've gotten the highest number in the array with in the string of numbers that we converted to array, and now we have the maximum and we have the minimum. So if we should copy this and take it to, but right now there is an issue with this. I intentionally skip that part. There is an issue with this. If we run this code, it will not work. Actually, we will have one error, but I will intentionally copy it and take it to CodeWars, and so I want us to see the issue. So okay, and then we will have to use the namespace using the namespace. So using system dot collections dot generic. So generic. So we have to use this namespace so that since we are using, so we are using array there, so we have to call the namespace so that we'll be able to use it. So okay, using a directive, sorry, I think we also need to use link. So since we are also using link, this is a link query. Max minimum day falls under link query, so we have to also use that. Let's see. Yeah, so the type of namespace link could not be found. Sorry, system.link. System.link. Yeah, sorry, that's, yeah, system.link. So we need to add those namespace, import those namespace so that we can be able to use the method that are inside of the namespace. So that is that for that. So all right, now we can see the error. This was the error I was talking about. So expected string length 5 but was 4, and then yeah, but was 4. So if we check the instruction, which is the one with, I think this one, where is it? So this is where's the output? So it's complaining about this guy. You can see the highest should be 42 and the lowest should be -9, but we are getting 8 and -1. The reason is because this is an array of string, not an array of int. So using this max and min, it will not give us the right output, since we are using it on a string instead of an integer. So we have to first convert this guy here to an array of int instead of an array of string. So after splitting, we just do dot select. We just use the select and we use int dot pass. Just pass it as int. So we just pass it as int. So you can see it is now I enumerable of int. It is now I enumerable of int. You can decide to, you can use this like this, or you convert it to array, but you don't need to convert it to array. You don't actually need that. So if you copy this, so we have to convert it to, just to pass it as int, because you already told us that all the numbers inside are int. So we don't need to check or do a check if one is string or not. So we can easily use int.pass on it and it will throw any error. You understand? So array, so we have to convert the array of string, because it is a string. We have to convert it to array of int so that everything will works perfectly. So all we have to do is come back here and test. So see, we passed all the test cases. So that is that for that. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to TrainCheck YouTube channel. See you in the next video. So before I go, I'll just attempt and submit this. So yeah, you can see we passed all the test cases. So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thanks.